Now from the home of the Rays, Tropicana Field in St. Petersburg, Florida. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Seattle Mariners and the Tampa Bay Rays. The Rays are looking to make history here today. Can they break the all-time winning streak record? We'll see right after this. Yonny Chirinos will be the starter for the Rays in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Man, he pitched really well in his last one without allowing a single run and picking up the victory. Let's see if he can bring that stuff back to the ballpark with him and make it two really strong starts.
So striding in, D. Gordon, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For Seattle, the second baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's by him. It's 0-1. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now.
111.
I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
0-2, here it is. Now a swing and a miss on the slider as the leadoff man is set down on strikes to open up the ball game. A moment now to give you a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be watching for the speedster D. Gordon. He's really quite a ball player. He's been on base a lot this year, and when he gets on, he's always looking to steal a bag. He's stolen 30 already this season, and we're not even finished yet.
Now to the plate, Malik Smith. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. No balls and 1 strike. Strike 2.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire. The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Right there for strike 1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Wendell onto the grass, but it's the center fielder who gets there. And the inning is over. So a fairly painless time. Top of the first. Wade LeBlanc, a right-hander out of Louisiana, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Second baseman.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Line drive to center field. Smith patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, I think the guy to watch is Matt Duffy, the Duff Man. He's already got 7 RBIs in this series alone. Now, credit to his teammates. They're getting on base in front of him, but it seems like every time they're out there, he's the one bringing them home.
Riding into the box, Matt Duffy. He's been a real impact performer in the series with 7 runs driven in on a total of 9 base hits. First offering on its way. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. Fellas, the Mariners entering play here this afternoon. They are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they've played.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
At the plate, Tommy Pham come up big in spots like this more than once this year, currently second in the AL in RBIs.
Yeah, and he's right up there in the top 5 in slugging as well.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this one bounds around against the wall. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Batting fourth.
Every manager and every pitcher in the league loves to play with an early lead, and they've got one here. Back-to-back doubles put them up by a run with the opportunity to stretch the lead here with another dangerous hitter set to step up.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Mike Zunino, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
Guy's having a monster year, leading in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Top 5 in RBIs. If he can improve on that, he has a legit shot to win the crown.
Back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Well, Dero, you know, they say records are made to be broken. And what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan. Most RBIs in one season. I can't begin to tell you as a former offensive player what that means. You want to put biscuits in the basket. Runs scored in ribbies. Runs scored in ribbies. And this guy's the best in the business right now.
Next will be the designated hitter, Daniel Robertson, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. So his remarkable season continues, and the Rays have opened it up even further now. It's 4-0. So we'll take one more look, and boy, he just continues to hit the ball out of the ballpark at an alarming rate. What a year.
Batting fifth, the right fielder.
That'll bring in Guillermo Heredia now, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
You know, Dero, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. I can't be. You're going to hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you, when you're swinging the bat like this, your food tastes better, your wife gets prettier, everything is just working.
Now at the plate, Kevin Kiermaier. A good opportunity for him to add to his season RBI total here, which currently sits as 3rd best in the American League.
Well, big-time power threats like him tend to rack up a lot of RBIs. He's also way up there on the home run leaderboard.
Crawford has it. A throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score.
It's only the first inning, so you hate to say this, but this thing might already be over. Down 5 in the first. They've got to get the car back onto the road, even if the wheels are a little loose and wobbly.
So coming to the plate, Willie Adames, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. He's set. Here it comes. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well.
Yeah, he certainly has. He's seeing the ball so big, Matty. You see the confidence oozing off him in the box. He hasn't fished at anything in the last month or so. So I don't expect this to go away anytime soon.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Smith's on the move. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Usually when you score a lot of runs in one inning, like this inning, you're doing a lot of things right. And how about this? A sac fly to drive in another run. They have to be happy with this.
Here comes the Seattle skipper on his way to the mound. And a change is coming here, and that's going to do it for Wade LeBlanc. So, boy, that ERA is going to take a bit of a tumble here as he gets cuffed around pretty good and winds up not being able to survive the first. Roenis Elias comes on to work much earlier than anticipated, obviously, as he'll try and right the ship in the very first inning.
Roenis Elias.
Joey Wendell will be his first assignment upon entering as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat. Line toward the alley in left center, and he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Man, it's been like BP for these guys all game long, getting production from just about everyone in the lineup. That's the 7th run they plated in this inning alone. There's not much more else to say.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Matt Duffy. Regarding his previous meetings with Roenis Elias, he's 2 for 4. First offering on its way. And a high strike there.